again. Time slips past, but I don't chase it. I just breathe and stay. Soft shadows fall, the air is thick, nothing moves, everything listens. I walk through quiet spaces, steps fade into stillness, light bends without shape. Time slips through my hands, gravity unwinds, the ground hums softly, something shifts inside. Holding breath.
Gotta see, all they see racing the part of me. Sim racing my lottery, start to finish, give all to me. All they see racing, they gotta see. All they see racing the part of me. Sim racing my lottery, start to finish, give all to me. All they see ORL, 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 all they see ORL. VSR all day, VSR my way. Real ones only get it, say less, we straight. 59, never back down. If you didn't know, just ask around. Pull the draft on the front stretch. Turn one, they tap it down. Force the gap with all contact. Feel the adrenaline off that. Under pressure from front to back. Another cup, one and keep it on track. You wanted more, I'm calling cap. Elvis up, come get it back. 50 drivers in the server. Hope you're ready for combat. All they see racing, they gotta see. All they see racing the part of me. Sim racing my lottery. Start to finish, give all to me. All they see racing, they gotta see. All they see racing the part of me. Sim racing my lottery. Start to finish, give all to me. All they see ORL.
Oh, I did beg your pardon. I don't believe... I've been caught with my trousers down. Just one moment. There we are. I've set the stream up correctly now. And, well... There we go. Apart from that blip, hope you're all doing fantastic on this lovely, sunny disposition that is at Misano. It is round 4, and we are right in the thick of this season now. We're well over the halfway mark of the season 20 here at Odyssey Racing League, and we're in for a hot ride today. This circuit, Misano, is going to be a challenge for all our cars because of the lack of traction control laterally. We are going to see our cars maybe eating a little bit of the green stuff, and we're going to see some very prestigious looking lawnmowers here at this Italian circuit. So, just joining us now, we have many of our cars out from the GT4 contingent about to start their qualifying lap. Just in front there, I believe, is not Bonus Charles, but Jules Flint is on for his hot lap now, and just in front of him, which I believe is car number... I'm going to take a wild guess. Is it Martin Schott? No, it is not. He's still in the garage. What are you doing? Get out. Get out of there right now and get your lap times. Hello, Miguel Cizeron. Hope you're doing well. I had a little fiddle with your livery, and I think it's going to be showing all of its bright lovely jazzy colours. Hello, Carol44. How are you? How are you? We're just on board with Marsonis right now. A very hot contender in the GT4 circuit. Keeping an eye on the rest of the scoreboard now. It's Jolt Kiss, who is on his hot lap. And hot on his heels is possibly Garcia. The name forget. No, don't think it is Garcia. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Anyway, let's pay attention to the timings. He comes over the line. And he's not faster than Flint. Of course it's Flint. Flint, I think, is very happy with that lap time. He goes wide. 1:43 is incredibly competitive. And Marsonis comes in out of nowhere and knocks Kiss straight off of that top spot. We have some others coming in. Car number 24. Ewan Steins. What's he going to get as he comes over the line with that All-American livery? It's 4th on the grid for the time being. Also coming in over the line very shortly is Vissers. Hailing from the Netherlands. Driving a British powerhouse. What's his time going to look like as he comes over the line? He has knocked Steins down, putting himself in 4th place. Good effort, folks. Okay, Jolt Kiss is coming back for another lap time. I'm sure he's not very happy with that outcome, having come over the line on pole, and then moments later knocked down to 3rd. Kalis Khan goes a little bit too wide. That would have invalidated his current lap. Marsonis is going back for another go. He has time. He has this lap, probably another one, and maybe, if he's feeling cheeky, he could do another. So here he comes. He's about to take his second go. He is certainly up on his times, but he hasn't quite knocked Flint off of that top spot. Only half a tenth though, so he's on the ball. I like it. Ewan Stiles is also coming back in for another lap time. Oh, he did go a bit wide there. Did he hit the track limits? I think he did. He's unchanged. He's 6th place. Hopping over to Jules Flint. Current champ on the grid standings right now. Does he beat his own time? He does not. Maybe that's because it's his out lap. Now about to do his actual lap. Not long now until our AM chaps and chapettes hits the tarmac. See who else is about to come over the line. Car number 972. That is Jolt Kiss again. He has another shot. Ooh, has that invalidated him? That was really close to the mark. He is bang on the nose in terms of his deltas at the moment. He's not improved. Neither has he lost time. But I think that may have invalidated him. However, Harry Bartlett, he's on for a really good pace at the moment. Just in that moment, knocked down a place. He's flying in. Steady on the throttle. Harry goes. Clean corner. What's it going to be as he comes over the line? He's looking good. Not quite. It is his best lap time, but not enough to climb up beyond 6th place. And that's him done. And you can see all the GT3 AM class ready to go. And out they go. They are ready and waiting. Over the line comes Vissus with his final time there. Here come a few of our vehicles now from the AM class. We are watching Kudryashov. Let's get up close and personal. Keeping an eye on the chat here. Do apologise, I got locked in to the qualifying runs with GC4. Carol is waiting for quali. Carol, tell me, what class are you racing in today? Driver 47 is my favourite from Peach Wish 25. Yeah, Kudryashov, there you go. Is he, is Kudryashov, you know, just, you know, you a long-time supporter, possible race sponsor? Let me know in the chat. Crep for the win. Mr. Lesser. Whew. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. I have been hearing some chatter in the proverbial paddock, that is Discord, that the Audis are not too keen on Misano, especially in Sector 1. So we'll keep an eye out for some of those. Here comes Kudryashov for his flying lap now. We will, of course, head over to Simon Kret as they begin their outlap. Let me know your thoughts in the chat as well. Positions, standings, of all the categories. Would be great to hear your thoughts and getting involved. Mr. Makarov with a nice, shiny, absolute flashbang of a livery right there. There he is. Say hi to Mum. Give us a wink. Now, I have heard that the particular paintwork on this is going to be quite a challenge, especially in the daytime for our other competitors on the circuit today, because of the chromatic effects that go on. So, where your sunny G's, drivers? Don't want to be flashed out of the race. My favourite streamer from Patrick Foret. Hope there will be full length of stream replay today. Yes, there will. Yes, there will. And if there isn't, we've got a recording in progress right now, but I've done all I can in the background to make sure all my connections are correct. So you never know what happens when you start fiddling with your Ethernet settings. Not to name anyone, of course, that might have been me, but we'll see. Hope my livery is on already. Patrick, well. I did go through and try to snipe a few JSON files off of Awesome Sim. If I was successful, there are a few that I've managed to pick off. That is great. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you for letting me know. So, as I've been waffling in the chat, we've had a few updates to share with you. So Michael Hutchinson, who's currently standing on pole for the Pro-Am class. Now, is it Pro-Am or is it Am? I'm going to call it Pro-Am because it's silver. Of course it is. And Kretz, the chat's favourite so far. And Patrick, I'll keep an eye out for your livery. Black and gold, not white. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, moments ago, Kudryashov just takes pole position. Still on for improving his current lap time. He is 2:10. It's falling down in sector 1, but he's now. Oh, he's still 1/10 up. Still 1/10 up. Someone else who's doing very well, Andy Purcell. He is on for improving by 1/10. But even better than that is Andrea Dago, who's actually going to improve by 6/10. Hold your breath, everyone. This is the final corner. What's he going to do? Is he going to cause some upset amongst the Pro-Ams? In the qualifying session, he comes over the line, and he's 4th. He's knocked Piotrowicz off the top spot, or off the 4th place, also knocking Purcell and all the cascade down with that. Car number 47. Kudryashov, current pole setter for the Pro-Ams. He is still 1/10 improved on his previous lap time. The drivers in Pro-Am probably have one more lap to squeeze out before the pros come out to play. Barely hanging on with that Mustang. Comes over the line and once again improves by a couple of tenths. Top work, top work. Here comes Kret. What's he going to do when he comes over the line? He's 5/10 up. He's put himself in 2nd. Sokolowski. He's coming over the line. How is he going to do? He's 4th. Sparrow is coming over the line. No improvement there. But Makarov, currently 40th, not set a lap time just yet. Flies up into 13th. And that's him done, parked nicely against the pit wall. And Dickinson, well, he just wants to take the pits because he's behaving himself. 1 gold star for you, sir. Here comes Dago. Is he going to do it? Is he going to come over the line and secure himself another spot? He has not. Right, so that is all the Pro-Ams. All done and dusted. Our pros are coming out to play. There we are. We are itching to go now. Only 17 seconds left to go. But we still have some Pro-Ams out on the circuit. Kushner being one of them. And here's Cizeron. Oh no. No. The livery didn't load. I'm going to have another look at that. But keeping an eye on Kushner, who decides to, you know what, I'm gonna put it in the grass, on the dirt. That's fine. So Victor Sparrow, he's coming in for his final corner. But Sparrow, well, he's gone to the pits. What was that, Sparrow? No, it was not. I was getting ahead of myself there. Anyway, here comes Victor. He's coming over the line. And he stops. That's disappointing. Anywho, let's hop over to our pro drivers. Oh, hey! Konchik's livery is here! I did it! I cracked the code! There we are. We have some colourful cars. No livery. Indeed. I'm sorry, Miguel. I am sincerely sorry. I did my very best in the little time I had before this race began. But if you're quick, send me over your cars.json file. Send it on Discord. And I'll see what I can do for you. Current series favourite. Currently watching Damien Konchik. Racing for Team Damco. The more you look at this livery, the more you just get drawn into it. It's just, love it. It's great. Lovely, lovely, simple but effective livery. My graphics card thanks you too. It's not too complicated. Who else do we have on circuit? It's Yantiri. Well, he's dialing it back a little bit there. And, oh, we have... Is this... I think we have a livery. Patrick, I think we have a livery. Not sure if there's any sponsors on there. On board with Alex Cruz. Keeping an eye on who's doing what on the tarmac right now. This is... Patrick. There was an attempt. There was an attempt. Okay, so this is Cruz's hot lap. Let's see what he takes when he comes over the line. I have high hopes. You're in pro class. Is there going to be a pro time? Certainly a top 10. But Cruz is happy with that, and he parks up. Other drivers coming over the line. We have Sonmez. He's taken pole position. Kudrashov still has second. And Artemenko, he's managed to squeeze into third there. And Kretz, well, he's currently fourth. But he's a Pro-Am, of course. Liebenstein, our pro-class driver. Currently sitting fifth. Yantiri in seventh. Got a bit of a checkerboards of Pro-Am and Pro colours going on the grid standings. Keeping an eye on who's about to secure themselves their hot lap currently. And it is Konjic. We are going to go on board. Attacking Sector 3 very, very well. Here he comes over the line. That is going to certainly push him up. Or not. No. He is not yet valid. Konjic, come on. You can do better than this, man. You can do it. A few other developments by way of Liebenstein has just taken pole position with a 1:34.2. Absolute belter of a lap time. Go on, Samuel. Sonmez sitting in third, but Yantiri, he just came in and snatched it straight off of Liebenstein. 2.5 tenths clear. Who'd have thought? Such parity between these lap times currently. Are we going to lock in with closer lap times? Artemenko is the one to watch right now. He is on for a very good lap time. He is going to certainly put himself in second place if he carries on the way he is driving right now. He is 5 tenths up. Sonmez is 4 tenths up. We are going to see his lap time before we see Artemenko's. And Artemenko has done some extra improvement. He's managed to get to 7 tenths improvement. However, we're watching Sonmez right now. He's on for a 3 tenths improvement. Is that going to put him in a good place? It's certainly going to put him on pole position. Is it going to be enough to hold him? And it is. Sonmez is sat comfortably on pole. Here comes Solomon. And he manages to squeeze himself in. 14th. The last few seconds of the qualifying window. Cruz is about to complete his qualifying run. Currently 16th. What happens? He goes to 11th. Good work, sir. Good work. Konjic is not having a good time at all. Is he going to get a valid lap? He is currently valid. There's still hope. There's still hope. His pace is looking like a 1:33.6 as his previous best. But that was not a valid lap. So let's comparing it to the rest of it. 1:33.6 is indeed a lap not to be trifled with. That is certainly faster than Yantiri's. Is that going to be faster than Yantiri's now? It is. He's done it. He's managed 1:33.5. Yantiri is certainly not going to be very happy with that. Nor is Sonmez. That is not a BSR front line for our drivers today. And Solomon just coming over the line now. We are going to take a short intermission now, so don't go anywhere.
Light fades slowly, no edges to hold. Just breath, just stay.
And we're back. We are back. Just picked up on your messages, Miguel. You just deleted it. Did you just... Didn't delete your files, did you? Patrick, starting from the back. Well, okay. Yeah. If you want to start from the back, that's totally cool. That's totally cool. That's what the back looks like. Yeah, it's quite daunting. Okay. Right. Anyway, let's get ahead and look at some of the liveries that managed to get uploaded. Here we have Damien Konjic. Lovely livery. Currently sitting on pole position. Samuel von Liebenstein has come in and... Whoa, he just... Hang on. I swear, in the just before, you were not second, but you managed to sneak it, didn't you, Samuel? Sneaky Samuel. That's him on second on the grid. For Yantiri, here comes Baller Squad Racing on the second row. Partner Sonmez in the fourth grid box. Artemenko in fifth. Kudryashov in sixth. Simon Kret in seventh. Michael Hutchinson in eighth. And Alderman is in ninth. Piotrowicz is 10th on the grid. Very understated silver livery, that. It's Andrea Dago in 11th. Alex Cruz in 12th. Very nice livery, that. Lovely. Dean Solomon. Very understated black. I'm sure if that's deliberate. We should find out. In 13th on the grid. And then 14th on the grid is Sokolowski. The Nismo Nissan GT3. One of the few. Purcell, another fitted UK driver, sitting 15th on the grid. Putakatis, 16th. I fought long and hard to try and get your livery, but I was... Obviously, my fruits were not fruitful, I guess. Terry Dunn in 17th. Kushner in 18th. Miguel Cizeron. Now, believe me, this livery is something to see. So we will come back and we will have a look at this next week. Victor Sparrow in 20th. Paul Dickinson, 21st. Mai Makarov, 22nd. Jules Flint, 23rd. Malsonis, 23rd on the grid. Kalaskan in 24th. You can hear the car starting up now. 25th, Bonus Charles. Kiss in 26th on the grid. Harry Bartlett does have a Tesco Racing livery. I'll catch up with you after the race, see if we need to get into some extra files from you. That's 27th for Harry Bartlett. Stein hit Vissers in 29th. Ewan Steins. It's 29th, not 28th. Yeah, Stein was 28th. Ewan Steins is 29th. It's a bit of a mouthful. Mr. Dunn is starting from the pits. Jacko Griesel is 31st. Peter Chappell starting from the pits, 32nd. Hajovsky, 32nd. Well, that's why. The grid's moving up, isn't it? Because they're overtaking the other cars in the pits. Anyway, Martinez, 34th on the grid. Garcia, 35th. Borat keeping the back warm in 36th. Oh, that looks more like your livery. That's close to it. Success-ish. Kairos, 37th. And Shot and Dunn, well, they're at the back. In the pits. Okay, we're getting warmed up now. We are time to get our rubber nice and warm, because we want as much grip as possible, especially in these opening moments. I could have sworn it was Konjic that was the one whispering sweet hopes for his Audi in Sector 1 here at Misano. Could be wrong, could be Piotrovich. It was certainly an Audi driver. Let's vroom. Yes. Oh no! Oh no! Verardi, your game crashed? Indeed, we will pass on some good well wishes for our drivers. Stick around if you like. Hit follow or subscribe, whatever the format is on YouTube. I can't keep up with all the broadcasting platforms. I'm sure subscribe is one of them. Pretty sure it's this one. Anyhow, enough waffle from me. That intense Italian sunset is definitely not reminiscent of a winter sunset, that's for sure. Oh, you had a quali bandage, yeah. Oh. That's okay. You could have kept the back warm. But anyway, we are going to get started very shortly. Keeping an eye on the lights. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's a green light. Here we go. It's round 4 at Misano. Neck and neck. Konjic and von Liebenstein coming through the corner. Team Baller in the background. Absolutely not opening any avenues whatsoever. Kudryashov has made some moves alongside Artemenko. Is he quite got it? No, he hasn't. Artemenko's closed the door. We have an accident behind. What's happening? What is happening? People falling down the grid behind. I don't know who it was. I need to catch up with them again. I think it was car 456. Car 456, what's happened to you, sir? Sokolowski has made some position gain on Solomon. Foret has managed to take Kaliskar. Foret has a little bit of a journey ahead of him. Makarov, he has a bit of a battle going on with Sparrow and Prutikatis in front. Now that is quite the bunching up. Single file now. Here they go, straight in. Oh, that... Sparrow, your BMW was not happy with what you did right there. Be gentle to the prancing Bavarian machine. She longs for better handling on the first opening lap. Konjic is still leading the way. He has quite the delta on the rest of the pack. Currently nearly a second. Indeed, no Ferrari dominance right now, but it is Konjic dominance. Now let's go back to the incidents behind. Car number 456 and 458, that was Martinez in 458, and 456, that's Maddie Garcia. I'm just going to check back and see what happened in that replay moment. Oh, a little bit of a tap. Nothing to be alarmed just yet. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, okay. Everyone's fine, except for Alderman, who was just coming back onto the scene. It's Roald Alderman. Keeping an eye on the GT4 standings. Atakaliskan is enjoying his pole position for the GT4s. Quite an impressive delta already. 1 second. That's some great work there from those drivers. Current fastest lap time on the circuit today, just in this moment, was set by Damian Konjic in a 1:33.9. Fair play, sir. That is great driving from you. You can see everyone's collecting up very nicely for second, third, and fourth. Getting that sweet... Oh, no! What the... What happened there? That was Sonmez. Sonmez and von Liebenstein have just made contact there. Krucikatis is just making his way through. Makarov squeezed past von Liebenstein. Sonmez. Let's get back to that replay, shall we? Car number 27. Let's have a quick peek. That formidable Sector 1. Coming in hot. Huge lock-up there. I'm not quite sure what happened to von Liebenstein in that moment. It looked okay, and then suddenly it wasn't. Oh, and Sonmez has gone again. He's gone again in Sector 3. Are his tyres cooked? Alderman squeezes on through. This is not Sonmez's race. Krucikatis enjoying having taken a few positions up there. Makarov is holding off Foret. Two Porsches doing beautiful battle. Oh, what a livery. Absolute blinder. But Makarov is doing a great job keeping his opponent close in front, but also his opponent further away behind. Currently 4.6. Oh, look at this neck and neck action going on right now. Lovely stuff. Is he going to go for the overtake? He doesn't. Oh, is he going to make... Not quite. He might not stick it. Putzakatis is giving him a little budger that way. He's got the run. He's got the length. Seriously defensive work there. Blasting on through Sector 2. Into Sector 3. Very dicey stuff coming in. This high-speed turn here. Makarov goes straight from offense to defense. Putzakatis had some tricks up his sleeve. He came up victorious. Victorious for now. We'll come back to that race very shortly. Keeping an eye on the rest of the grid. We've got Hutchinson who's hunting down Dago. Dago's got pace. But on braking, well, it seems like he's got a bit of an extra problem by Piotrovich in the background. I'm sorry to hear that you had an accident there, Miguel. Remember, if you want to raise a ticket, please do so. Or if it's already been captured in the race and a penalty has been awarded, keep an eye out on the spreadsheet that will be issued after the race. Looking up the grid, we have Sonmez and Makarov. Oh no! Oh no! That's number 3 by Sonmez. Number 3. Let's put... let's just have a quick look back. Makarov making some moves there. Boret is hounding Sonmez. Sonmez is not having the race today. Flying in, very defensive. Hard on the brakes, not quite enough. And manages to take Makarov with him and letting Boret pass right on through. Now that looks like Kairos has managed to squeeze on through. Alright, heading over to the further up the pack. Piotrovich is now giving Hutchinson some problems. Indeed, Miguel, and accidents happen. Let's not scorn the art of human error. Let's keep racing positive. We are all here because we want to race and we love things that go vroom and zoom. And we also like your livery, which is going to appear next week, so you better come online. I want to see you at Bathurst. I want to see it, okay? I want to see your livery. Okay, heading over to... Well, Alderman is enjoying a very quiet race right now. Foret is... well, where are you, Foret? You are... some way back. 3.5 seconds. Let's have a look at the GT4s right now. So, we've got Kaliskan. He's enjoying a good 1 second lead over Garcia right now. Garcia is in the Mercedes. Managed to do some good work catching up to Kaliskan. Not in GT Europe, said like Miguel. Why on earth not? Are you not attending the GT Europe race with me in commentary? What? Pretty close battle going on right there. We'll keep an eye on what happens in these moments. In fact, we're going to stick on because Garcia's car is an absolute rocket down the straights. Look at this. He's got hub to hub. Not quite. Not quite. Kaliskan manages to pull away. But for how much longer? Car number 456. He's going for another run. Tell me, Miguel, how did your livery come about? I want to hear some more about it. It is one of the most uniquely designed ones I've seen out there. I'm kind of jealous that whoever's made that, if that's you, very jealous of your skills. Very. Oh, we have an accident. We have an accident. What has happened here? This is Griesel and who else was that? Let's just have another look at the cameras. Car number 27, that is Sonmez, has just completed his drive-through penalty that he incurred. Car number 72 had a wee little accident. Sector 1, I believe. Oh! 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 Ouch. Okay. Oh! Oh! What was that punt about? That was unnecessary. Okay. Okay. Well, we got pretty much a T-bone right there. We have car number 72. Again, Griesel is on the wrong side of the tarmac. I think he's possibly going to pit and gets a bit of repairs done on that vehicle there. Piotrowicz has lost a place to Krat. Oh, that's getting a little bit dicey. Here comes those traction troubles on the Audi. Thank goodness Piotrowicz is out of Sector 1 now. Some GT4 traffic. Yes, it was painful. It was indeed. Good to see Liebenstein is making some way up the grid standings, doing that recovery from that earlier crash we saw. Just passing Solomon there, taking 11th. And Hutchinson, well, he's giving Piotrowicz a run for his money there. Oh, he's got a little bit wide. I'd love to do a study on the commentator's curse and confirm whether or not this is actually a thing and get some science-backed data. So I swear, 4 in 10 cars, when I hop on them, they end up having an accident. Anyway, we have some interesting moves happening just a moment ago. We're just going to dial back a few seconds here. Maybe a little bit more. I've missed the spot. That was a great overtake, whatever happened. Konchik is currently second. A little bit of GT4 traffic now. Oh, the door's closed. That's going to really put Konchik behind to the tune of 1.1 seconds. Heading over to Bonus Charles, who's doing some work on Flint. Fighting for 6th place in group standings. Benkador, yes. He did lose it, didn't he? That was car number 913. It didn't come up on my incident log, unfortunately, so I wouldn't be able to dial back to that. Now, 913. Actually, let's have a look. Just a moment while these two cars are doing battle. Good grief. Squeezing on through more like much, eh? Let's have a look at these two. Oh, look at that. Brett has managed to squeeze on through past Piotrowicz. Great move there. Next stop is Kudryashov, who's enjoying 4th place. Hunting down Artemenko for 3rd. Coming back to what happened just now. Let's take a look at Konchik's incident. Enjoying a lovely lead there. GT4 traffic in front. Everything's looking good. Sector 3. His Audi loves to purr around this sector. Door to door coming in. Oh no! Oh no! So that's what happened to Konchik. Anywho, let's hop on over to Kudryashov, giving Artemenko some problems. GT4 traffic ensues. Great to see you here, Hamza. How come Team Hamza are not on the circuit today? Car number 72. Riesel has just taken... Oh, there's an accident by way of car 458 and 59. Let's just take a quick look again at what happened here. Looks like GT4 and GT3. Possibly. It is. It's like traffic on the M25. Squeezing on through. Kudryashov is unchanged, still sitting in 4th, but left a nice 1.5 second gap there. Paul Dickinson and Barry Dunn. There's a nice manoeuvre just then. Right, so that's a bit of damage that Victorious needs to tend to. Terry's enjoying his 18th place, currently with 10 seconds. And it looks like Makarov has got a drive-through. Behave. Virus is sitting nicely in 15th. Solomon is not letting go. They still need to take their pit. Game of cat and mouse is up and coming. For the most part, the race has settled, but these two are at it. Well, I'll keep it PC, but let's just say they are on each other's case. You're very ill. Oh, I'm really sorry, Hamza. I hope you get better very soon. And I hope you're enjoying the melodic tones of a British man commentating the Misano race. The frequencies are known to be healing, so do stay tuned for an extra 40 minutes with yours truly, Adam Ty, on the airwaves. These two are doing some serious work. Okay, the pit window has been announced. Thank you, Hamza. I appreciate it. I do appreciate your support. Keeping an eye on these two. I see another battle going on between Solomon and Alderman currently. But that was some sideways action from... Oh, wow! Piotrowicz, what a move! Absolute stunning move right there. Fantastic. And look at that lead he's already got. 1 whole second clear from Kretz. That was a brilliant move. And one I actually did not expect. And Alderman makes a very stunning move. He's got some GT4 traffic. Is he going to keep it together? The GT4s negotiate terms in tarmac position. Alderman gets the good deal. Solomon, well, not such a good deal. Not his fastest lap time. Cutting over to von Liebenstein, fighting Alex Cruz for that number 9 spot. Now, Samuel's done an absolutely incredible job from the position that he fell to and is currently at. That is really, really good work. No credible battles happening right now. In terms of position gains, well, I'm seeing Patrick Foret and Kairos. They've made 24 positions up and 25 positions up from race start. So you didn't keep the back warm for long, did you? Sonmez, unfortunately, is it's not his day. Absolutely not his day. Come back fighting another day. Round 5, Bathurst is going to be an absolute. Whew. That's it's going to be hard for me to keep up with that one. Going to have to get a good night's kip the night before. Make sure I keep up with the rest of you lot. Just leave the walls alone. And each other, of course. Right, Konjic. Update from the front. Yantiri. Still representing Baller Squad Racing. Keeps that defensive line. Oh, has he got enough to defend off? He does. But he doesn't have the upper hand currently. Because Konjic's going to he's going to slip in through, but Yantiri goes and takes the pits. But Liebenstein is still on Cruz's case. Now that is like mirror image maneuvers going on right there. It's mesmerizing. Octane is high, and so is cortisol. That's the delta between these two is 0.3. Looking at it from a camera angle is, from the TV cameras, is one thing, but looking at it on board just makes your toes curl like that. Woohoo! That's getting a bit close. We have a car that's in the off-track limits. Car number 76. That's Bartlett. What happened to you? I'm gonna check this back. Everything's looking fine. A little bit of a tatty bumper, but you know what? You can still drive on that. That's still doable. Oh. Is that a broken wheel? I wonder if that's a broken wheel. Anyway, he's still... Yeah, there it is. Wheel disconnected. Because that was a suspiciously straight wheel, wasn't it? Anyway, let's not keep watching this. Sokolowski has made his move into 11th. Keeping an eye on what's happened here. It looks like Sparrow has hit a bit of track limits. He was defending on Sokolowski. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah. Ah. Okay. Ah, 55D. That is that's super annoying. It's the worst when that happens. Brett is in the pits. Yantiri still in the pits. Hutchinson also in the pits. However, Terry Dunn just made a maneuver on a GT4. But towards the back is Victor Chappell and Schott in the GT4s. Both still yet to take a pit. Keeping the back of the grid nice and toasty. There goes Konjic at the front there, who still needs to take a pit stop. He is currently leading the fastest lap time with 1:34 and 700ths of a second. That is Konjic. Now, looking through the GT4 timings is a bit of a struggle to see who has the fastest lap. I can confirm that Kaliskan seems to have the fastest lap at the moment. There goes Yantiri, I believe. Is that Yantiri, or is Sonmez back on the circuit? Just in those moments, I think we've got some GT3s making their way through. And the GT4s are reunited, but not without a large delta. Boret and Kairos, well, there's some work going on here and some very good manoeuvring coming through Sector 1. Boret still yet to take a pit stop. Kairos managed to sneaky push his way into 8th. So, I wonder, having a look at the incident log, I don't see anything there to suggest that there was any track limits incurred. We have Alderman and Makarov who've just taken their pit stops now. Kudryashov is currently in the pits. The race has certainly gone a little quiet while we hit the halfway mark, just shy of halfway. If you just tuned in, it's Odyssey Racing League, as you can tell from the top right. Lovely little emblem. And it's GT Europe. We're in round 4, currently watching Misano in a suspiciously summer sunset. And the track temps would indicate that too, at 26 for track and ambient temperatures apiece. All those southern hemisphere dwellers, I envy you right now. I want your sunshine. Alright, is really giving Sparrow a run for his Beamer. Does he have the inside line hopping on board? Sorry about that. The production team were having a little snooze, I think. Oh, That back end's not Porsche friendly. Got a yellow flag from car number 59. Car number 59 is Dean Solomon. And there goes Foret into the pits. Solomon is keeping the back well looked after, let's say. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, folks. What do you think today's race outcome is going to be? Do you think Konjic is going to stick it in first once again? Currently has a 15-second drive-through. Still needs to take a pit stop. With Dago, wow, he's 24 seconds behind Konjic right now. And there goes Konjic into the pits. This is where those 15 seconds are going to get swallowed up and add on to an otherwise tidy pit stop. Liebenstein is currently sat 10th. He's got a little way to go to get close to Konjic. This is definitely going to be a little close for Damien's liking. Dago has just squeezed on through to take pole position currently. Sparrow is also yet to take a pit stop. I wonder if he's going to do it now. He does. And Terry Dunn, he's got Makarov in the background there, who's of no threat to his position as he is currently 18th. However, he does have a 15-second penalty, and he dives into the pits, and there goes Makarov into the distance. His current best is a 1:38, well, 1:37.1. And by my estimations, he might be 20 seconds behind. Hopping over to Alderman. Does feel like Cruz is subject to attack. Attack and attack. Look at that as they're blasting down the back straight of Misano. Definitely enough breathing room there. Alderman a lot later on the brakes. We do have an accident. That's car number 275. 275, where are you? Why can I not see you? Anyway, we're going to hit the replay just quickly. I do believe this is Sonmez. Oh, it's a little bit of a bump. Nothing too onerous. And Alderman still remains on Cruz's tail. There's something going on between... Oh, that's... Konjic has just made the overtake on Dago. It's leaving Konjic in second place. Just waiting for the leaderboard to update. Kudryashov, he's got problems. He's got just under 25 minutes to go. And Konjic, well, he says, you know what? Have it. I don't care. It's not worth my safety rating. Have my place. Let's him through. and chases him down. Von Liebenstein. It's currently 4/10, allegedly, behind. There it is. Pop! It's funny how the cars just suddenly appear, isn't it? So Piotrovic, doing his best Phantom impression, makes an appearance on the track. Thank you for joining us. But Liebenstein, absolute stellar effort. Having seen that incident with Sonmez earlier in today's race. It's now giving a Pro-Am a solid run for their money. Having a look on the inside and the outside. Definitely have enough gas in the pocket to make a solid exit out of T1. And this is where we see the Audis suffering in T1. The 992 can really benefit from that extra rotation. Oh, is this a maneuver? It's a maneuver. He's done it. He's done it. He's taken him on the inside. Great work, Liebenstein. Excellent, excellent work. There he goes, off into the distance. Piotrovic hanging on to the coattails. Hard on the brakes. Lovely footwork coming into Sector 3 there. Yantiri and Hutchinson are doing battle. This is a fight for 7th. Only 2 minutes left of the pit window. Flint currently in the pits, leading the pack of GT4s. Oh, this is getting super close. Coming into the final corner. What's going to happen? Coming into Sector 1. Yantiri eats a lot more curb than Hutchinson. Deliberate by design is only in Hutchinson's mind there. Good grief, that's getting a bit too close for comfort. There, he's done it. He's made the overtake. Yantiri has squeezed on by. That's now 7th place for Yantiri. Keeping an eye on the GT4s. Well, we've got a GT3 looking to squeeze on through. But there he goes. Victor Cheppel has let car number 66 through, which is Sokolowski. Looks like it's just gone off, actually. There's a bit of a yellow flag on his name. Where's he gone? Is that... yeah. No. 458. That's who I was looking at. A wee little accident from those from a GT4. It's okay. Leila's fine. Nothing to worry about. And the pit window is closed. Purcell still in the pits. I think he's hung up his helmet and said he's done for today. We have a drive-through from Foret. Sokolowski has what looks like Cruz on his tail. I wonder if I'm imagining things, but I definitely didn't see Cruz there just a minute ago. But this is super close racing, and it's not... Oh, look at that! He's made that move just look so effortless with that Mercedes. Cruz is making absolute distance on Sokolowski there. No doubt about it. And just keeping an eye on the pack leader of the GT4s. That's Kalaskan. Currently 16 seconds clear of Madi Garcia. This is well, 6 seconds behind that. Very well spaced out all the way down into Hajovsky, who's dueling with Schott at the moment. The limit of that GT4 Mercedes being really pushed before it squeezes on through there. Displacing these two. It's now 1 second delta. It was 0.3. Looks like Schott has a bit of a problem by way of penalty. He's currently got 20 seconds, so this is pretty much a done deal for Hajovsky. He's going to enjoy a nice and tidy, keeping an eye on the standings. Well, it's not what I was going for, but there we go. Let's get the full standings there. Okay, so that really didn't work out well for me. I was trying to get the grid standings up for the GT4s, but we can all count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th. That is the position being fought for, is 8th between Schott and Hajovsky. The rest of the pack is relatively calm. Closest battle we have is between Piotrovic and Liebenstein. Currently 1.8 seconds. Some solid pace on Liebenstein right now, who has a 9-second delta to catch up to Kudryashov. I wonder if we are going to see that in the race. $55D, if you're still watching, did you get any update from Harry Bartlett on his wheel and pedals? A bit of traffic has given Piotrovic a advantage. Is now 0.8 seconds. A whole second gained. Some very good car chess played there by Piotrovic. We have an accident. It is car number 152. Keeping an eye on who that is in the grid standings. That is Sparrow. Car number 24. That might just be A wee bit of GT4 traffic I sense. Squeezing on through. Ah, it's just a little love tap. That's nice. It's all fine. Race incident, everyone. Nothing to report. Looking at Martinez and Hajovsky, however, there has been an overtake. Martinez managed to stick it on Hajovsky. Oh, look at that. That's getting super close between those two drivers. That is Piotrovic and Liebenstein. Piotrovic goes wide, and so does Liebenstein. Far outbraked one another. The battle to recover is on now. It's up to the GT3 driver to make that safe overtake. He opts for the inside. He does it. Artemenko has caught right up with these two. Is Artemenko going to feast on the errors of two stellar drivers? Is he going to manage to stick third place? We'll find out soon. It's 12.5 minutes thereabouts left of this race. That NSX has just come out of nowhere. Move over GT4. This is a GT3 skirmish happening right now. Just observing the leaderboard currently. Cruz has a drive-through, and speaking of driving on through, Artemenko, is he going to get switched back on? He doesn't. He secures it. He's got himself 4th place, leaving Piotrovic in the well, not the dirt really, because it's on the tarmac. You get the idea. Artemenko did not take any prisoners then. And that Audi really suffering. The latter stages of today's race. Temperatures haven't moved. Cruz has just taken his pit stop to solve his drive-through. Most likely as a result of track limits. This is a nightmare for track limits, this circuit. Artemenko is only a second behind Liebenstein. Now this is going to be... That's Artemenko saying, get out of the way. I have business to tend to. And indeed he does. It's car number... Which car is that? That is a GT4, of course, Camaro. And Piotrovic is being held up by said Camaro. It looks like... I can't quite see in the background. It is Victor Cheppel, who is currently 5th in the standings. Heading back over, we've got Dago, who's just been overtaken by Hutchinson in Sector 1. Some work needs to be done to make that back. We have 10 minutes left of today's race. 10 minutes. It's really not long at all. And anything can happen. As we've observed, Artemenko came out of nowhere after 3 laps ago, I guess. Bonus Charles standing in the way there. And not anymore. Makes it nice and clear for Artemenko to squeeze on through. Konjic leading the race with the fastest lap of a 1:33.5 with the GT3s. With the fastest pit time, actually, of 42.1 seconds, which matches Victor Sparrow's lap time at pit time, actually, of 42.1. However, Patrick Foret has a 39.7 pit stop. It is the fastest pit stop that we've seen in today's race. Dago and Hutchinson are, well. That was a Sector 1 blunder right there. I wonder if we can cut back and see any of that unfolding. There was some GT3 traffic. Hutchinson squeezes on through. Dago gets past the first one. Does the second, but has he got enough for the third? No, he doesn't. Forces him off track limits. That is surely going to give him a track cuts warning. Artemenko. I can't not watch. Makarov goes slightly wide. Coming through on the foreground there. Makarov sitting 18th currently in the grid. Artemenko. Well, he's 0.8 seconds behind Liebenstein. Quick flash for the camera there. Thank you very much. 7.5 minutes to go here at Misano. We've seen a lot of dramas, a lot of mishaps by way of car-on-car fender-fender action. Now, a second Delta. Von Liebenstein definitely has Sector 1 Pro S. Sector 2 and 3 has to go to Artemenko. There it is, he's caught a few tenths back on von Liebenstein. Heading over to the GT4s. Jolkis. Sniffing Visser's place. Is he going to do it on this attack? He's got the outside line. He's got the advantage. He's gone slightly wide. Is that going to subsequently give him a drive-through? It's not. I'm sure it's a track limit warning. But he has the exit on Vissers and he's bagged it. He's got third place. Great dueling there. Now what's happened to Liebenstein? What happened there? Why is he... Oh dear. Okay, well that's very interesting. That was car number 124. Had a drive-through. 124 had a drive-through. Well, that's track limits for you, folks. That's Artemenko. Very happy with his third place. Roughly 3 or 4 laps remaining here at Misano. Kudryashov sitting in second. Konjic, well, who'd have guessed? Sitting on his top spot. How dare anyone have any other place than first? Then Konjik. Alderman and Foret, well, they're doing a bit of battling right there. Let's just have a look at that overtake just now. Well, this wasn't the overtake. But it certainly was a well, post-event, I guess. Both go wide. Foret losing some very crucial tenths in these last few moments of the race at Misano. Kudryashov in the background there. Looking for a lapping. Afraid to say the majority of the field is well spaced out, so there's no real key battles happening apart from this one, and also with Steinvissers, who sat currently fourth. Got GT3 in the background. Oh, Garcia's just got himself a drive-through. Track limits bites again. This late on in the race. This is going to hurt Garcia. What are you going to do about it? You've only got 2 laps, really, to take this. We're talking about records right now. Konjik manages a 1:34.2. What an absolute machine. Damien Konjik. You are of motorsport blood, sir. I salute you and your prowess on this circuit. This is surely the last lap for Mr. Konjik. Von Lebenstein is, well, he's got Dago up next for his next course. Let's leave out the track limits this time, yeah? You can do it. You can do it. Garcia still yet to take a drive-through. Now in the pit. Here comes Joltkis, who's going to be securing second place. And as is Vicious coming through. And that is going to put Bonus Charles also ahead, as well as Victor Chappell. That is certainly going to help. And von Liebenstein is, well, a little bit of a nudge. And off goes Dago. Dago having another attack on the inside. And that's Dago gone sideways. Revenge did not end sweetly there. Von Liebenstein is currently 7th, according to my records. But Yantiri is, oh, that's a lapped car. That's course. Yes, of course. So, Konjik, he's managed to bag himself a 1:33.9. Not a... It is his best, but that wasn't his last. Man's on fire. Here comes Kret. When Liebenstein has managed to get himself 5 seconds, I'm guessing from that argy-bargy. I wonder what Dago is going to receive, if anything. Garcia. Well, Garcia's making some moves now. Look at that. Lovely manoeuvre. Keeping an eye on the race leader right now. We have time to watch the GT4s doing one more lap. And here comes Konjic for the last corner. As always, spectacular show by Damian Konjic in second place. Kudryashov taking second. And Artemenko still coming round to complete. Here's the final corner. Third place secured by Artemenko. And Piotrovic is sitting in fourth. What a race. Yantiri in fifth. Hutchinson about to complete his lap. His final lap. Going over the line in sixth. Simon Kret in seventh. Kyrus very close behind. 8 tenths. Not quite enough to catch up. Eighth will have to do. Dago. I'm sure he's going to be shooting some Dagos towards von Liebenstein. Now ninth. Sokolowski closing off his race. Let's come back over to Foret and done. It's not letting me. Why not? There we go. And done. Well, I don't understand. He's probably stationary. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Sonmez finished the race in 18th. Keeping an eye on the rest of the race unfolding. Still some cars out. Final car is Victor Sparrow. Finishing the race in 10th. What an excellent race that was. And thank you all for watching. If you bear with me, I will bring up the race highlights. So don't go anywhere. I will be with you shortly.
Silence turns to warmth. Darkness holds me close. I stop reaching and start to become. Shadows blink through glass. The air feels still.
Okay, well, it turns out I don't have a highlights reel for you. So thank you for holding for absolutely nothing. But it was a pleasure, as always. Thank you for those tuning in to watch. Hamza, we all hope you get better very soon. And let's not forget, next week is going to be the Australian mountain. That is Bathurst. Looking forward to seeing you then. Until then, have a fantastic week and all the best. Goodbye.